What if I told you the life you want isn't on your phone? And what if all those hours of scrolling could be used for something more? Let's break down the scrolling addiction and show you how to reclaim your life. Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name is Talou, and I am all about finding ways to make good habits stick. If you're tired of feeling like you're constantly fighting against yourself to get things done, you're in the perfect spot. So why is scrolling so addictive? It comes down to the classic habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. Let's break it down. Your cue or your trigger could be anything. It could be boredom, stress, a notification, or just the sight of that little app. Your brain recognizes these cues and says, hey, scrolling time. Your routine. This is actually the act of scrolling. You unlock your phone, you open the app, and you start mindlessly swiping. And then the reward? This is where it gets tricky. We get tiny hits of dopamine from new content, a feeling of escape from our problems, or even just a sense of connection, even if it's a superficial one. Basically, your brain gets a little happy jolt. The problem is the loop gets reinforced every time. It's like a tiny slot machine in your brain. You pull the lever, meaning scroll, and you get that little reward. But it's a slot machine that never stops paying out, and you end up wasting hours. So how do we break this cycle? First, we need to identify our triggers. Ask yourself, when do I scroll the most? Is it when I'm bored, stressed, waiting in line? A good idea is to keep a journal for a few days. Write down when you scroll and what you are feeling. A modified trick that I learned is when you're about to do the action, scrolling, narrate what you're doing. For example, I am picking up my phone to scroll because I'm feeling. Once you know your triggers, you can start to anticipate them. Next, we need to replace the routine. Don't just stop scrolling, replace it with something else. If you're bored, look for something else that is stimulating. Maybe try reading a book or going for a walk. If you're stressed, seek something that will relax you. Try deep breathing, meditation, listening to something calming, or even dancing in your living room. If you're looking for social connection, maybe call a friend instead or interact with somebody near you. Next, we need to create barriers to make the bad habit difficult. Maybe turn off the essential notifications, move social media apps off your home screen, set time limits for app usage, or place your phone in another room. And finally, we need to change the reward. We need to find healthier ways to get those dopamine hits. Instead of scrolling, try engaging in hobbies that you love, learning new skills, or just spending some time in nature. Focus on activities that bring you genuine satisfaction and fulfillment. And celebrate your successes. Reward yourself for resisting the urge to scroll. Here's an example of a new habit loop. Your cue is boredom. The new routine is you read a book for 15 minutes. And the reward is feeling mentally stimulated and accomplished. By understanding the habit loop, identifying your triggers, and replacing your routine and reward, you can break free from scrolling and reclaim your time and energy. You'll be amazed at how much more you can get accomplished when you're not just glued to your phone. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And let me know in the comments below your biggest scrolling triggers and what strategies are you going to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.